what up, Unbreakable Kicks Army. I'm up early this morning for this joint right here. Now, yesterday they did have the drop for the Kobe Protro for GG Mambacitas. And, man, as far as how the live went, a lot of people took L's on those. I want to say it was around like 40,000 pairs of the sneakers and like less than, what, maybe 12,000 of the jerseys. The jerseys sold out so fast yesterday that by the time I went to enter, I was able to enter for the jerseys, but literally afterwards, it was like 9:02. All of the jerseys were sold out. I was like, goodness gracious, man. Then I also heard that yesterday they were supposed to randomly drop on Mambacita website, and I ain't getting no Twitter notification. I ain't getting no tweet about that. So, Army, if y'all, seen that they did drop on Mambacita website, let us know. If not, I'm assuming that we can expect a later release. But, bruh, a lot of people was upset about their release yesterday, man. It wasn't even really upset about the release. It was just the fact that I just feel like most Kobe fans are trying to be like gatekeepers as far as his shoes. Like, oh, if you wasn't buying Kobe's, prior to his passing, you don't deserve to try to go for these and this and that. Like, it's a lot of hypocrisy in the sneaker community, Army, because somebody in the Army and in the chat said this perfect yesterday. They were just like, where's all this when people resell off-whites? Now, I'm not grabbing the joints to resell them. Like, y'all know the Kobe's that I have. Y'all know the ones that I say I'm looking to get. But, again, like, if you're a Kobe fan, are you reselling off-whites? Because it's a lot of off-white and Virgil fans who probably feel the same way as Kobe fans. So I just feel like if you want the shoe, go for the shoe. Like, man, it's somebody else's business as far as what they trying to do with their shoe, what shoe they trying to buy for. That, to me, that's what makes the sneaker community lame, bro. I know a lot of people try to say it's the resellers and it's, the people who backdoor that's really killing the community. I do feel like that's part of it, but you also got another spectrum of it, of people trying to gatekeep what people should do with their sneakers. Like, I feel like that's lame as heck as well, Army. So that's neither here nor there, man. I just needed to talk about that because it was just like the vibe in the morning on that live yesterday, man. It was kind of off because you just had too many people worrying about what other people trying to do with their shoes. And I feel like it only happens like that when it comes to Kobe sneakers. Again, you got other legendary people who have past, who have sneakers and like mugs, do whatever they want to do with those, and people don't have anything to say about it. Again, I just want to go ahead and get my spill on them. What I do with my money and my shoes is what I do, and I feel like that should be the same with anybody who's watching this video right now. But that was yesterday. Let's go ahead and talk about today. Like, Army, it's about 7 o'clock my time right now, 7 a.m., and yesterday I heard this, like, literally before I was preparing to leave. I had to do a speech yesterday. I was a keynote speaker at my old job. We had some students graduate from high school going to college, and I just had to go in there and give them some, advice about college or just give them some encouraging words. I was a keynote speaker yesterday, Army. I wish I would have filmed it so you guys can see what I do outside of my day-to-day sneaker life, man. Definitely giving back to the current generation is, I honestly feel like that's something that we all should do. Because this generation now, bro, I ain't even gonna lie, man. Working in high schools for a couple years, they need a lot of help, bro. They definitely need a lot of help. So I wasn't able to get in front of the camera and give you guys this information. And I already know, man, the information has already been out. Shout out to my boy Shuby. Shuby had text me like literally before I was walking out the door. And he was like, I know your DM's going crazy. I'm like, wait, what you talking about? He was like, yo, I know your phone's starting to blow up. I'm like, about? He said, Jordan 1 Spider-Man Shockdrop tomorrow. And then I noticed that I was getting some notifications from the members of the Army, but like I was thinking, man, a lot of y'all sent me videos, a lot of y'all sent me pictures, but y'all was trying to give me a heads up about the Air Jordan 1 Spider-Mans today. as well. And Army, if y'all didn't see my SneakerCon Detroit video, I actually seen them joints in hand. It's a nice shoe. Now, I will not say that they are better than the originals. I can't say that one, man. These joints right here still hold a special place in my heart. Y'all know Spider-Man clearly is my favorite superhero of all time. And I'll take in, as of recently, Army, I'll take in L's on the Shockdrop on the Thunders, L's on the Air Jordan 1 Lost and Found, L's on the Travis Scotts, L's on the Kobe's yesterday. So maybe 5 times is a charm, yo. And I can some way, somehow get a dub on the Spider-Mans that dropped today. Now, I want to say that they still may have like a special box for the second pair across the Spideyverse. I want to say that's the name of these joints that they calling these, like across the Spideyverse. We already know that these joints right here were called the Origin Stories. And again, these, man, hold a special place in my heart to the point where I low-key now kind of regret actually moving my extra pairs in these. And I seen a pair at SneakerCon Detroit with the special box, but Buddy wanted like $2,500. I'm like, bro, I know these like, well, maybe $500 to $700. Like, I ain't about to pay an extra dang near $2,000 for the box. But we got the 2023 Spider-Man Across the Spideyverse Air Jordan 1 OG High Next Chapter. Now, we did see official images yesterday on these joints. I want to say Z Sneakerhead was the one who actually posted the first look on these, not necessarily first look, but the official images. And again, Army, if you seen my SneakerCon Detroit video, y'all already seen the in hand, and these look good. And they also got these joints in men's sizes, grade school, preschool, toddler. So my nephew, and I think y'all seen the picture on IG where he went to his sneaker ball prom. He's a huge Spider-Man fan as well, so I'm definitely going to try to get my pair. I'm going to try to get him a pair as well, y'all. But the good thing is, I seen on Twitter that Mr. Unloved One said that, yes, it's a potential that a special box will come with these, but these are also a GR. And when he said that, I was just like, man, let me see what the price is going on these joints right now. And they're going roughly like $350. And I'm not sure if any of the spots in Chicago are going to get these, Army, but I'm saying this right here, right now. Before we even get on the live, before these joints potentially shock drop, before any of that, if I take an L today, somebody get a size 11, 11 and a half, let's work something out. I know these don't have as big of a bang as the original joints, and a lot of people was calling these trash when I did the collab post with SneakerCon. So I got a good feeling that a lot of people are probably going to try to resell this shoe. And if you do get a dub today, man, definitely hit your boy up again. Y'all know Spider-Man is my favorite superhero of all time. Now, as far as how these joints are actually going to drop, I'm hearing a couple things, man, Army. I just say make sure that y'all are, man, ready for anything to go down. It could be a regular shock drop. I'm hearing sneaker cams, and y'all know with the sneaker cams, bro, you need to at least have 2 phones so that way you can have a picture on one, scan it, boom, it pop up, unlock, boom, try to go for them. So if they do a sneaker cam like that, I wonder if that's a way to prevent botters from actually getting, you know, access to tearing these releases up, because it's not a regular drop. In a sense, you got to unlock the drop. And I don't know if botters have access to, you know, doing that, which is crazy, because yesterday while we was on live, my pops had hit me up. Again, I mentioned that, you know, we were talking about botters, and he was talking about how they are using bots in music to actually increase your streaming numbers. I'm just like, bro, they be using these bots for everything. Like, my pops was so surprised when I told him how they do that in sneakers as well. I'm like, yeah, you know, you can get a bot. They, as soon as the shoes drop, man, it's like they eat up all the pairs. And my dad, he was so intrigued by it. He was like, yeah, they do that in music. For those who don't know, my dad is a DJ. He's been a Chicago house music DJ since the 70s. Or the 80s. I think it was the 80s. Since the 80s. I'm about to say in the 70s he was just growing up. But since the 80s, my dad has been a Chicago house music DJ. So, you know, it was kind of cool to talk to my pops about some bots yesterday. But nonetheless, Army, I want these. Again, Shock Drop is supposed to be happening today. Y'all know, Army, I don't really like to throw times out there like that, because 1 minute is this time and then the next minute Nike trying to change things up. So all I can say is make sure that y'all do have that notification bell hit So as soon as I go live, y'all already know what time it is. Now, again, it's news all over Twitter. This news all over Instagram about the potential shock drop. So I'm sure for the most part, a lot of y'all know what time it is, because even when I went on Twitter yesterday and I was just like, Army, we going live tomorrow? Y'all already had the time up in there. Y'all already knew the shoe. Like, y'all be telling me about the shock drop before I even know about it. So shout out to the Army, as always, for keeping me up to date, man. I be doing so much stuff, Army. I be being pulled in so many directions. So to have y'all having my back and continue to let me know, hey, Break, I'm hearing this a shock drop. Y'all always keeping me on my toes. And on top of that, man, shout out to Nike. Even though I haven't been getting a lot of dubs, man, Nike has really changed up how they've been doing their releases as far as just these random shock drops. And we're going to shock drop Spider-Mans. We're going to shock drop the Thunder 4s. We're going to shock drop the Travis Scotts. But one thing I can say is when Nike shock drop these shoes, a lot of these joints be massive GRs. Like, again, the Thunder 4s. Again, Mr. Unloved One said that these are going to be a GR as well. And I'm happy that they are. I wish, again, that I kept as many as the original Spider-Mans. This time around, I'm going to keep as many of these across the Spideyverse, or whatever they trying to call these joints, man. These joints got so many nicknames right now, it's ridiculous. But last but not least, Army, I will say that as far as some of the numbers that I have seen, I wonder if Chef Cook Skinner already got his numbers up, because I do believe I've seen some stock numbers. Let me see. I don't know if Skinner got his stock numbers up just yet, but I'm hearing that it is going to be a lot of stock for these today. And fingers crossed that your boy do get a dub on these. So, Army, again, smash that thumbs up. Hit that notification bell so that way you stay in the algorithm. Joints supposedly shock dropping today. I will be live for it. Make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. And other than that, you got your boy Unbreakable. Good luck, Army. You got the Unbreakable vote. Unbreakable Army, stand strong like always. Most importantly, hug your loved ones, and of course, remain humble. And we out.
I hit Unbreakable for the uses. He the plug, call him when I need him. These old tough, but he get him easy. Yours old him first season. The most beefy, looking like two laps. Two less, cause your ass taking nail.